Hello, here is my final infographic about the truth of airplane bird strikes. And here is my color model, and this is my text and layout model. I'll give you a tour of my infographic from different perspectives, and I'll start from visual potential. The combo of bar chart and line chart here is the display of number potential showing the annual number of bird strikes and the cost in US. This chart also displays the number potential by describing the percentage of bird strikes and people injured in each flight phase. The US map here is a display of location. It tells the proportions of different sizes of birds involved in the incidents happened in different states. The icon of a bird colliding with an airplane shows the appearance of airplane bird strikes to provide a direct view of this kind of incident. This chart shows the relationship between bird strikes and some vital elements contributing to the incidents. And the Venn diagram here explains further the crossover among these three elements when a real incident happened. Time potential is created by the time chart describing the major incidents in human history. It is a vertical line from the earliest year to the latest. I use two similar encoding for year elapsed. The first one is displayed by the distance along x-axis, and the other one is the one by the distance along the vertical line from top to bottom. I tried to use a tree map instead of bar chart for this display. However, it was not effective enough to the viewers because the years were spread in all over the tree map with no obvious order like this one. It was not intuitive enough. The height on the y-axis has two meanings in this chart. The left one represents the number of incidents and the right one represents the cost of incidents. Similarly, the tree map was not effective because the darkness of the color made it more difficult for the viewers to compare the numbers than the bar chart or the line chart. Another encoding I used is the size of square on the map. The bigger the square is, the more incidents caused by birds of that size. I tried to use pie charts on each individual state, but the visual was not that great to my viewers because some colors, especially the orange one, is sometimes too small for them to see from the pie charts. In terms of these two charts, the encoding is that the size of the circle means the number of incidents. Bigger circle means more incidents in that group. So here, daytime is the group that has the highest number of bird strikes. Coming down to the last chart, the size of the part highlighted in orange is the percentage of injured people. The bigger the highlighted, the more people got injured in that flight phase. I also added exact number on each of the highlighted parts to provide more detailed information. Additionally, the darkness of the background color represents the percentage of bird strikes in each phase. This part is the darkest with a percentage of 42, and this part is the lightest color with only 1%. In terms of the color, here is my emulation model, which has four primary colors: navy, blue, orange, and yellow. It also used a little bit of gray, and the background and the text color on the background with color is white. As you can see, orange is the color used to highlight or emphasize some numbers. So I I emulated it the same way here, like numbers and the proportions in the pie chart. This model does not have colorful encoding, but the color of navy and blue associated with the color we usually use for objects or containers, and other colors such as white, orange, and yellow associated with the color of medicine. So in my infographic, I use the navy and the white for coloring the airplane because these two colors is usually the color of real aircraft. And the blue background and also the navy background is also associated with the sky or airplane. The color tone is navy, which is also the case for my infographic, which matches my topic about science. The color scheme is complementary as the primary colors are blue and orange, which is on the opposite. The text font I used is Century Gothic because it is the font mostly used in my model. Here is my model. Same as the model, I used all caps for the titles and the subtitles, italic here and also here is used for annotations. Labels are always in a smaller size and associated with the objects by putting them close to each other. Regarding the visual hierarchy, layout, and alignment, the title of the infographic on the top is comparatively short and bold with all caps in an extremely large size, and the color combination of navy and orange is very eye-catching. It is intuitive to the viewers that it is the general topic of the infographic. Same as the layout model, the vertical banners and those subtitles in all caps clearly separates the infographic into 3 subsections, 1, 2, 3, leading the viewers to read from the top to the bottom and the left to the right. In general, all the elements on the left are aligned to the left, and those on the right are aligned to the right. The subtitles right here is horizontally aligned with the airplane icon, and the subsections are horizontally aligned as well. The central message of this infographic is when and where does the incident of bird strike happen. All the elements except the first bar chart are described when and where from different perspectives. The map shows the proportion of bird strikes in different states. The time chart shows the year and the location of similar incidents in history. The Venn diagram and the one above is actually display the most likely time periods for the instance. And this diagram displays the percentage of bird strikes of different flight phases. In terms of other related information, this chart on the top provides an overview of the total number of bird strikes and total cost. In addition to displaying the bird strikes in different states, the map also provides the information of the size of the bird and the relevant proportions. This time chart also provides evidence of some mechanical failures caused by bird strikes. And the last one also provides evidence of provides the percentage of injured people due to bird strikes. I'll demonstrate unity and variety from 5 angles: color, text, shape, size, and the other. Same as my model, I used repeated navy as background of the title of each section, as well as the repeated use of navy-orange combination as the background of each vertical banners to create unity. Variety is created by using at least 3 primary colors in each chart, here and here. Unity is created also by using a single font for all the text. Here I use Central Gothic only, while variety is created by using different sizes and the different variations of Central Gothic, like regular, bold, all caps for different purposes. It is a little different from my model because my model used more than one font. For example, it's used Central Gothic for the numbers, but it's used Embrium for some of the annotations. In terms of the shape, the use of bars, squares, lines, and pies in different charts created a variety where the use of the same one or two shapes in a single chart created a unity. For example, here I used a single shape of square, and here I use single shape of circles. It is a little different from my shape model because my model actually has a less variety of shapes. It's only use the pie and the bar charts, but I have more such as squares, circles, and line charts. The bars in the first charts are of the same width, and the pies in the last chart are of the same size, creating the unity. Besides, the same size of titles and subtitles of each chart, as well as the same size of text in the time chart, also created a unity. Variety is created by using different sizes of squares in the map, as well as using different sizes of circles in the Venn diagram. And I also have other elements contributing to unity and variety. In the time chart, unity is created by using the same icon with the same color for similar events, while variety is created by using different icons with different colors for different events. In the last chart, unity is created by using the same airplane icon with the same color, while variety is created by using different angles for each airplane icon in different flight phases. This is the angle is here, and then it's more flat in this time flight phase. Okay, that's it for my final product. Thank you.